Hi everybody, this is Kevin, and welcome back to another comic book review. And today we're going to take a look at Hawkman number 29, which is sadly the final issue of the series, written by Robert Venditti with artwork by Fernando Pasarin, Happily Forever After. And it's quite a shame this series is ending, because honestly, this has been one of the best books DC has done in the last 5 years. All the way through, it's been terrific. I showed in the last video I did, number 28, I showed I have the first 3 trades here, which goes up to, I believe, issue 19. And volume 4 is going to come out around Christmas time, collecting every remaining issue. So be on the lookout for that. And honestly, this will be a great series to read all at once with all the trades, once it's all collected. Just because everything flows together, it takes stuff from the first few issues and ties it all in at the end, and it's quite good. So we'll get into it right here. It begins where the last one ended, obviously, with this ancient Egyptian deity, Half-Set, who has the human name of Anton Hastur, and he had stabbed Hawkman with the cursed blade, and we thought that Hawkman had died, but he's still gasping for air and still hanging on for a little while longer, until Hawkwoman shows up saying, "I'll kill you, Hastur!" And they're on this train with all these like zombified creatures. And, too many of them. They overwhelm Hawkwoman there. And you see Hawkman's just dying, lying there, blood spilling out all over the place, his guts spilling out. It's terrible. And they're holding the Hawkwoman back, but she spits in Hastur's face and says, "I'm not afraid of dying. I'm afraid of living without him," as tears are rolling down her face there. And all of a sudden, you see Hawkman gathers the strength to pull the cursed blade out of his stomach there, of his hand line there. His hand starts glowing. And you see his mace is like flying across the room. And he has the powers of Thor, essentially, where he pulls his mace together and, he's able to get on his knees there. He has his mace and the cursed blade in the other hand. "You'll never hurt us again." And all of a sudden, he harnesses all this energy, and it sort of heals his wounds. You see how he's all bloody there, and here, he's back to normal. Kaboom! And causes the train to explode there, causing the train to go off the tracks. And all the carnage and wreckage, and you see Hastur's face there is all burned and bloody. "Ah, my face!" And Hawkwoman and Hawkman able to stare him down there. And she says, "Thousands of years, but you always believed in the wrong thing. Death over life. This was meant to be your end. Anubis promised me. Who are you?" And, they get ready to deliver the finishing blow there. He says, "I am Half-Set, the eternal foe. Your death at my hand is foretold. I am Half-Set." And he starts crying. And what happens with him is he sort of just leans back into the wreckage, and it collapses off the cliff there, and he falls into the abyss down there. Hawkwoman's like, "Oh, we got to go after him." And Carter says, "Well, he chose his own end. We'll be ready for him next time, in his next life." And they're sort of able to take a sigh of relief as they take their helmets off and smile a little bit. It's always good to see that when the heroes smile after they've conquered their enemies. And they mention, what do they do from here? "Oh, let's go home." And you get this great double-page spread of them flying, both with smiles on their face. And you see how they were through this great battle. You see with Hawkwoman there, her pants are all cut up with bruises, and Hawkman's all taped up from where he was stabbed. But still, they're looking on the bright side to an optimistic future, which is absolutely terrific. Always gotta love some happy endings like that. And then it fast forwards quite a bit here with, a bruised hand there writing in the journal, Hawkman. And he's talking about how they defeated Half-Set again through his various incarnations. And they've moved on and spending the rest of their days together, Hawkman and Hawkwoman. Though they teamed up again with the JSA, the Green Lanterns, and even new adventures with these strange creatures. I don't know, maybe we'll see them in Future State or something. And it shows Hawkman here in his old age looking like Gandalf almost. And you see all the cuts and bruises on him from his various battles. I was going to read you a little bit up top here. "I'm old now, by anyone's measure. These days, I often think about how you never truly forgive yourself for the wrong you've done, not even after God says you have atoned. The best you can do is use each day to become better than you were the day before. I've been blessed with many, many days. Those and all the lifetimes before, since, and in between will be forgotten. Even Carter Hall someday. And then Hawkwoman shows up saying, oh, it's time to do the cooking. Oh. And he mentions he's the bookkeeper here, keeping all the records, and Hawkwoman is teaching the various underlings. She teaches the younger generation how to fly. The younger generations of Hawkmen and Hawkwomen. And they say, oh, the sunset. How many have we seen together? Not enough. Nice happy ending there, and it shows that we're in Earth the 40th century, so they've lived for, another 20 centuries or so. All these new heroes taking flight, and, maybe this will be the future state characters, but the end. I just thought it was a nice, sweet ending there. Great artwork. Like I said, they really didn't phone it in here. Artwork was terrific these past few issues. Really, this was the standout. Where is it? Right here. So good. Look at that drawing there. But yeah, I definitely recommend picking up the trades. Like I said, we have the first two, which are both drawn by Bryan Hitch. And this is essentially the origin story. This one's quite good. I'm going to have to do reviews of the trades, but he goes to like Dinosaur Island. He's fighting all these cool things. Like, look, there's a giant T-Rex. So cool. And then he meets up with the Atom at the end. This one he's sort of fighting with Thanagarians, however you pronounce it. Great artwork, though. And then this one, Darkness Within, there's a change in artists, a few artists there. But this is where you sort of get the first appearance of Hawkwoman at the end there. Where is she? She sort of shows up at the end there. So I'll do reviews of these trades, and like I said, Volume 4 is coming out around in December, so you can get that as a Christmas gift. But anyway, let me know what you thought of this comic, this whole series, in the comments down below, and stay tuned for more comic book reviews coming soon. Have a great day, everybody.